Hey guys, we're here with my boy Dylan again. So we recently brought a brand into this Dustria profile, but you're more of a Sword Soul guy, and you went undefeated
that's
today.
My deck, man. That's my deck.
How do you find it for this format?
This format, it is challenging, but it can be done. I played Flunder and I played Tears today, and I beat them both. So I'm telling you, it's possible.
All right, let's get right to the list.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Starting off, I'm gonna start with the Tennies. Ecclesia, that's an honorary Tenny, obviously. These are pretty staple. I know you guys have probably seen a lot of social deck profiles. These are
beauties.
Staple. I wouldn't change anything for these.
Okay.
These all put in work equally. Taya, I've always kept it at 2. Don't think I'd ever change that. Off to the Tennies now. We kind of cut the Tennies down from last time. I was running 3 of each. I'm now running only 2 Vishuddha, 2 Adhara, and 3 Ashuna. The Ashunas I haven't changed. I used to run Shintana as well. I feel like Shintana is not as good this format. So these are the only Tennies I'm running right now. And you're going to see why later on. The reason why we're running less Tennies is because we run hand traps. So 2 Bell, 3 DD Crow, 3 Ash.
Okay.
3 Imper.
Whoa, okay. No Bestials? Can you play that in this deck?
You definitely can. You definitely can. For me, I feel the need for Bestials is very situational. This banishes any card you want. No one is expecting Ash because apparently no one plays it right now. And Bell puts in work in certain situations. Imperm, people hate Imperm. Imperm puts a lot of work as well. So I feel like these are good. You can set the Bestials. For me though, I'd rather not. I think this is the perfect hand trap amount in the deck. Off to our Magics. The free draw too. this is free. No one runs Ash again, so it's free. The Emergence. 3 droplets. This put in a lot of work today. OTK 2 people today because of this. Summit. I know this is controversial, but it puts in work when it needs to. 1 Harpy, 1 Call of the Grave, and last but not least, 1 Blackout.
Okay.
And that's the main deck.
How many cards in the main?
Main deck is 41.
Anything you would change?
For now, no. I like this. I like this a lot. This really ran well. It really impressed me. I kind of pieced this together and looked at what I could really put in to make it work. And honestly, we have enough room for the hand traps, considering that when I summon Mohi now, not a lot of people stop it. So that's why you see we're not running Heavenly Circle, we're not running Vessel, we're not running those cards because those cards are usually to get around Imperm or Effect Veiler. We don't really worry about that, and we don't really respect those cards anymore, and we just go straight through.
I know some Sword Soul lists, like they play Deep Fissure or Shifter. How come you're not?
I'm not doing it because I feel like the hand traps do enough. If you hit in the right areas, the right timing, you shouldn't be any problem. You should be able to stop a lot of cards you're doing. You don't want to neg yourself on the graveyard with Soul Souls, especially because you'll have no follow-up. So basically, you're putting all your eggs in one basket.
Let's move on to the extra
deck. I'm still running 3 Monk. I know a lot of people cut this down to 2 Chichao, 1 Sinister, 1 Chenyi. These cards, they speak for themselves. You know Soul Souls, you know what these guys do. Especially this guy right now is putting in a lot of work. If you have the Mohi, if you have, the Longyang, you discard, you make the level 10, you go into Sinister, and then you go into Mohi, then you synchro into the Chichao. That's a draw 2, add 1. That's basically a +3. We don't respect Nib anymore. We're going straight through that now. Onto the Yang Zings. 1 Yazi, 2 Baxia, 1 Draco Slayer, and 1 Chao Feng. Sorry about that. Yeah, these are standard. I wouldn't change this for anything. Bouncing Tears is very nice because they don't get those effects. Yeah, this is basically standard. And the 2 cards I guess 1 spot's flexible is the Crimson Blader. Very flexible spot. This, if you destroy a monster on your opponent's side of the field by battle and send it to the graveyard, your opponent can't special or normal summon level 5 or higher monsters. So I guess Rogue Dex is pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good. And then obviously the Baron. That doesn't go anywhere.
But you were saying you prioritize this guy over Baron on your turn 1 play?
I prioritize Sinister over Baron because we don't respect Nib.
Okay.
Yeah. And banishing for the 12, especially when sometimes they do summon on your turn as well. You can banish for the 12 on your turn and then banish on their turn. And then all of a sudden they're down 36. You know what I mean? It's good. It's good. It helps.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the side.
Yeah. Okay. We have the 3rd Bell, just in case. Non-fusion area because we hate Tears.
What the heck? Alright, I was gonna ask what this does, but there's like 6 words.
Yeah, so 6 words, and you already know simplified words on Yu-Gi-Oh cards is always OP. You know the vibes. these cards put in the most work in the extra deck. Three evenly matched and 3 lightning storm.
Let's
These
go.
cards put in so much work. Like my last deck profile, I told you I'm not changing this. This is staying. This is staying. Anti-spell because we can still run it. And rivalry because it puts in a lot of work as well.
Against Tears as well.
Yep. This right here is a side deck I probably wouldn't change. Maybe change the bell for an extra non-fusion area, maybe. But otherwise, this is how I like it.
Amazing. Well,
Yeah,
thank you again so much for the deck profile. Any last shout outs?
I want to give a shout out to James again for holding it down every time. Great deck profiles. Great guy. Go for game. I'm here again. Downtown, Chinatown, Spadina, and Dundas. Come visit. Shout out to my big man Benny here. Tell me not to respect Nick. You already know, respect that. And to my team here. I wouldn't be as good as I was without these guys. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Take care, man.